Hey everyone, nerdygymbros here, and we're going to talk about Anthem, the Game of the Year 2018 trailer. Right? Game of the Year?
I don't know if it was
Game of the Year awards?
Video Game Awards trailer.
Sure. Either way, every time I see this game it looks more beautiful. I mean, BioWare has really outdone themselves this time.
I think this was a cinematic trailer, so it's going to be more
Well, I think it's obviously, it's probably the cinematic from like the game itself, but I mean, either way, I mean, fucking fantastic. I mean, just beautiful. What do you think about the bad guy? I mean, he looks like a dick. I just mean that not overpowered, he kind of gives me the Saren Arterius vibes, to be honest.
I don't think we've seen enough of him to really get that much out of him.
I just meant that type of, the presence of him.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
I suppose, but overall, it's just nice to finally see who one of the villains, I'm going to assume, that's in it. Just so it's not, just random people that we're killing and everything. So it's nice to see that there is some kind of main villain.
Yeah, I mean, they've been talking about ever since the beginning of it, that it's going to be a story. Yeah. And then, I don't remember how long ago, but they talked about how it was our world, your story type of a thing. I think that's what they called it.
I think it's their catchphrase or something.
Yeah, so either way, I mean, there's always been that story presence to it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more. I mean, this is one of my most looked forward to games next year, and it just looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. Everything I've seen from the gameplay has me excited, but this new trailer, I just like it. I really do.
To me,
I like the whole lightning thing the guy summoned in his hands.
The storm javelin that can do that. So for all we know, the main bad guy might just be a javelin and not a. That might not be what he actually.
Could be his own customized thing.
Yeah.
What do you think about the crew and stuff that they showed? Because I'm loving it. I like the depth and the facial animations. Just like when the one woman, and I know they released her names and everything. I just haven't I haven't looked at that. Yeah, but when she was resting her hand on the one guy's shoulder, when you see true. But to me, it looked like true happiness in his eyes. So I really like what they did with the facial animations. I mean, it has me excited.
But for the villain character that they revealed, if he's the one that's narrating the entire thing, which I'm assuming he is the one that's narrating it, he's one after the Anthems of Creation.
Do you think obviously he's out to control, at least in my head that's what he's trying to do. So do you think that by controlling that, he controls the javelins, which is why the one, I think that was a ranger suit that he was down and out, basically?
No, remember he was wielding lightning.
Yeah.
Short something like that, but...
You got his Emperor City song?
He obviously damaged that javelin that was there, but he's one after the Anthems of Creation from the Senate, and apparently he's witnessed the Anthems of Creation. If the narration is from that one guy we saw, he's witnessed the Anthems of Creation destroy civilization, so
he's old.
He's either, we're talking...
I mean, if you're talking about that type of technology, it's not like he wouldn't be able to extend his life.
Well, we don't know if the people in the game have longer lifespans than normal humans. We don't know how all that stuff works or any of that yet, but he's apparently seen them wipe out civilizations, and that the anthems are still up there, and they're basically, he wants to control them for his...
Do you think he's going to be one of those good guys gone bad type of thing?
I think, based on the guy that we saw is the one that was narrating, or just whoever the one narrating is, he's another one with motives that are intended, from what dialogue we heard, intended to sound noble, but in the end he doesn't care how many people have to die to reach his goal. Just because it sounded like he's trying to take control of it, either stop the anthems from being able to destroy stuff, or use the anthems to...
Because he even talks about it in the trailer how, trying to end this pointless suffering.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if he's trying to gain enough power that he'll be the only threat type of person, where the Anthems aren't a threat anymore. He's the threat, and everybody is going to do as they're told, type of a thing, like a regime.
It's possible. It's, I mean, once again, it's way too soon and little information to start theorizing every aspect of his motives and his character, but based on calling it pointless suffering, based on him wanting to get the Anthems and everything, and the fact that he's seen them wipe out civilizations and just what other powers that they have the ability to.
I wonder if the Anthem is just on that planet, or is it multiple planets? I know you don't know. It was just a thought that popped in my head. Go on.
No, but we can just assume that we can only assume based on the dialogue that we've been given from the trailer that his overall goal is to end the pointless suffering that he sees going on, and doesn't obviously want the Anthems of creation to destroy any more civilizations, from what we can, if we want to assume that based on what his dialogue says.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, what his actions then cause is he, killing everybody on his way to do so. What is he doing to do all that? That's stuff that we'll have to find out when we play. And
yeah, I wonder if it was his forces that were attacking Fort Tarsus.
It's possible.
Because he even said in the trailer, like, the walls can't save you forever, or basically keep you safe, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact words.
And then the one, because I remember the lady that's in our crew that had like psychic ability kind of thing.
I was gonna say, what that reminded me of was like, obviously a psychic, but that gave me like flashbacks to, was actually Gundam. Like when the pilots are fighting and everything. And all of a sudden they have like this moment of,
Well, I don't think it's the same.
Oh, it's not at all. Yeah, the new types.
But
it's
not the same.
Not the same at all. But that was my first thought. And so I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but she said that
it was calling to her, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a new power and it was calling to her. So it's going to be interesting to see, because if I remember correctly from the things that we've heard, the characters at your crew, I don't know if they have loyalty missions or if it's just getting to know them. They have their own specific missions and everything. But it sounds like that's something that we're going to be exploring with her character. Is what is this new power and why is it calling to her?
I think the whole psychic, that has me extremely excited. I've always liked that part. I mean, you even go back to like something like PsyOps, that telekinesis type thing. So I wonder if she's going to have an ability like that, where like out in the field she'll be able to contact you or something like that via the telepathy. Obviously you can just use a radio. They obviously have the radio in the Javelin, but that's not what the point I'm getting at. There's a lot of questions I have about it. And like I said, earlier I said it, and I'll say it again, it looks damn gorgeous.
I don't know if it was a cinematic trailer, if that's actually if that was gameplay from
Anthem itself.
I say gameplay, but cutscenes from the games. I don't know which one it was, because I don't remember if it's a title or not. But overall, I'm excited for it just because and I'm not usually a big the open world multiplayer kind of thing, just because they're fun and short bursts to me, but the few that I've ever experienced, the stories weren't engaging.
That's your biggest story, right?
Yeah, the stories weren't that engaging to me, so it's just they're fun and short bursts to me. But to me, Anthem, from the gameplay that we've seen with what you can do with the javelins of flying around and everything in the combat, and just the possibilities that are there for the game for exploration and all that, and then now the story that they're weaving with the trailer, I'm hoping that the story, one, is going to be engaging, but two, it's not just going to be like, here's a mission with cutscenes now, repeat this quest 1,000 times, and then you'll finally get your new mission with cutscenes. I'm hoping that with the whole your world,
I'm pretty sure they said that that's not the case.
No, I know, but with the whole our world, your story thing, I'm hoping that your story portion of it isn't 5 hours long or 6 hours long or something. It's not this really short thing. I'm hoping that
the story carries you through a couple.
It carries you through this multiplayer experience. Just because,
obviously it has an end. It has to have an end.
Has to have an end. But with the story portion of it, I'm hoping that I mean, with multiplayer open world kind of thing, I don't think you can get really around the whole repeating missions to gain XP and all that kind of stuff. I don't think you could be able to get around that, and that's whatever. It's just, you know.
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure what they're setting out to do is like redefine the open world multiplayer genre.
And I hope that they do, just because to me.
I hope they knock it out of the park.
And I hope they do it for many reasons, but I hope that they actually make it so that the story actually plays a role in the multiplayer game where you're playing with your friends and everything. Just because if they could redefine multiplayer open world games where it's not just, you know, repeating the same mission over and over and over again to grind XP and then now and then getting good loot or whatever. I mean, if you make the story that you're telling as you're doing all these things actually engaging, you'll actually, to me, that'd be another cool formula for a game where it's multiplayer based game, but you know it's story driven at the same time.
I agree. It would be a beautiful hybrid and one I hope they succeed with.
Me too. I mean, if the trailer was cinematic, I don't know, but if it was based on actual in-game stuff, because I don't remember if it was or not, then just the environments themselves, one, they look beautiful, but if it was cinematic, then it intrigues me to see the environments that are there just because they look so different and alien to so many other variations of games that we've played.
Right, I agree with you. And I like the ability to be able to fly around. That's always nice.
That's a good bonus.
Yeah. So those are our thoughts on Anthem. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, you headbutt the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more content, and make sure you leave a comment down below. This is nerdygymbros, signing out.